Hello and welcome to
The
Icebreakers
Icebreakers
podcast. This is our NCS project and it's our first episode where we will be discussing supermarkets and how environmentally friendly they are. So we're going to be looking at three, so it's Lidl, Tesco's and Waitrose. Stick around for more.
Hello everyone and welcome back to this segment of Icebreakers. We are Team 3 and we will be talking about our eco-friendly shop to Lidl. So let's introduce everyone. I'm James Freeman.
I'm Alex Winnan.
I'm Morgan Cook.
I'm Ronnie Wright.
And let's get right into it. Okay, so first of all, we'll be talking about the products and the prices of the eco-friendly products that we bought. So first of all, we actually found a very interesting reusable bag for fruit and veg where you could pick one up. It was about 40p. We could pick one up and put your own fruit and veg in, which also stops other customers using plastic bags, one-use plastic bags. And also there was a section where you could pick your own walnuts, cashew nuts, and then put them in the same bag. So that stops, obviously, plastic use, which then the domino effect when it goes into the ocean absorbs CO2. So, and then when plastic is floating around in the ocean, as we see on the news, then that actually will stop the absorption of CO2. So the prevention of using single-use plastics such as plastic bags, 5p bags, and using reusable bags where you can pick your own fruit and veg actually helps the environment, which is a big improvement from about 10 years ago where we saw a big increase in 5p bag use of plastic. So Alex, would you like to talk about your products and prices?
Of course I would. So obviously I had to go with the prawns. They're MSC certified, which means that the boat has to be at a specific standard to be able to be certified. And they're fished responsibly to stop overfishing. And they're good prawns, they're fresh, which is really, really good. You don't really usually see it in a supermarket. And golly gosh, what have they done? They've undercut their prices too by £1.35, bringing it down to a cool £1.65. Yeah, and that's about it on the prawn side, I can't lie. But over to Morgan.
Hi guys. Thanks Alex. So in Lidl I found an eco-friendly bottle of shampoo. It's infinitely recyclable, so we can reuse the plastic again and again and again. Secondly, the shampoo is cruelty-free, meaning no animals were harmed in the process of producing the product. This is ethically positive. Lastly, the bottle is plastic-free, therefore no plastic will find its way to the ocean or fishies' bellies. Because if the plastic does get munched by a fishy, it will work up the food chain and eventually into our bellies. Buggeroony.
There's also a vegetarian section. For example, there were bean burgers, which are £1.15, and a veggie diet will use 2.5 times less carbon emissions than a meat diet will in someone's lifetime. They're also healthier, and vegetarians generally have lower cholesterol levels, and veggie food eaten over a year could save the same amount of emissions as taking a small car off the road for 6 months. More farmland also is used to raise cattle than other domesticated animals and crops combined. So generally vegetarian food is a lot better. Separately, we have wild cards, which are a lot worse and are on the other end of the spectrum. So for example, there was a CBeebies magazine and they had plastic toys in them, which is obviously not good because are only a few uses and then they get binned and then will end up either in landfill sites or in the ocean.
So now we'll get into the very juicy bit about the uneco-friendly products. So straight away, as we entered Lidl, there was a fruit and veg section of which you had to put the fruit and veg into plastic bags, which will lead to an increase of climate change and global warming.
I'm going to carry on the juicy section. Now, they don't have any refill shampoo bottles, which is very disgraceful if you ask me, as many other shops have been starting to do that. So Lidl's disregard of the climate is very prevalent here because it's just increasing the amount of plastic needed to use a full bottle again. So it's limiting the numbers of recyclings you can get out of a plastic bottle.
In summary, we'd say that Lidl don't particularly go and do enough for their eco-friendly products and could push it a bit further as even just to give some examples, they didn't have any toothbrushes that were eco-friendly, no laundry detergent, which are obviously everyday essentials. So maybe that one step further that Lidl can do in the next 5 to 10 years to really cement them as an eco-friendly shop and supermarket. Thank you for listening to our segment of Icebreakers, and we hope you enjoy the podcast. So thank you very much from James.
From Alex.
From Morgan.
From Ronnie.
See you next time, guys.
Hi, this is Icebreakers, and you are here with Maya, Ria, Tilly, and Ivani, and we went on a trip to Waitrose to investigate the availability of eco-friendly products.
So, Icebreakers has entered Waitrose, and we are currently looking for some eco-friendly products to find.
We began at body care, finding many environmentally conscious brands and options available such as Faith in Nature, Ecova, Method, as well as there being refillable shampoo bottles from popular brands.
So first we've come across a company called Faith in Nature who produce shampoo and body wash bottles, and they claim that their products are plant-derived, organic certified, and the waters from the Lake District are locally sourced. And they also do handmade soap, which is so using less energy, and it's 100% natural origin with no SLS or parabens. So the company Method has produced a refill for hand wash, so saving resources, and it's also fully recyclable. The company Ecova have also produced hand soap that is made of renewable plant-based ingredients and minerals and is much more eco-friendly than your average hand soap. More and more companies are using refillable shampoos such as Aussie, Pantene and Head & Shoulders. In comparison to bigger, less sustainable brands, the Faith in Nature shampoo was far more expensive at £5.50 compared to £2 for normal shampoos. However, this company has a massively improved environmental impact and was positioned well on the shelves to encourage purchase. The refills came from many brands and are great for saving money and resources, therefore making it much more sustainable. Icebreakers encourage you to do your part and buy more sustainable body care products, as they are often accessible and only marginally more expensive than other popular brands.
Next, we looked at some toothbrushes, comparing plastic to environmentally friendly bamboo toothbrushes.
The well-known company Colgate are producing bamboo toothbrushes, however, they are priced at £4, whereas a pack of 3 plastic toothbrushes are priced at £1.
As you heard, the bamboo option is far more expensive and has less value for money than the plastic ones, meaning the majority of people won't buy it.
Waitrose are also selling reusable tampon applicators, however, at the heavy price of £25.
These tampons are reusable, so they're better for the environment, but they are very expensive, so probably not as cost effective due to tampon tax.
The company Dame are producing organic cotton tampons, and also there are more menstrual cups being sold, which save resources and also save money. The widely liked company Magnums are now producing vegan ice creams to incorporate more customers and also to protect the environment and save resources. As you have heard, Magnum is already indulging in a better, brighter future for us all, and the companies Raw and Hellmann's, who make mayonnaise, are also creating vegan options too. To avoid the use of single-use plastics, Waitrose has signs encouraging bringing your own reusable containers to pack meat and cheese. The majority of the meat in Waitrose is packaged in plastic, except for the bacon, which is packaged in paper.
Paper is a more viable option because it's biodegradable. Although much of the plastic packaging is advertised as recyclable, much of it isn't actually recycled, meaning that paper packaging is the way to go.
Hi, I'm Isabella.
I'm Amelia.
And I'm Jamie. And we went to Tesco's to see what eco-friendly products they had on offer.
So we're going to start with food, considering that's what most people go to Tesco's for, is food.
Yeah, they didn't really have very much outside of kind of the veggie/vegan section.
It was pretty much everything was just like covered in plastic, and
especially
most of it wasn't recyclable.
No.
And even if it was, probably most people don't even recycle it.
They wouldn't bother.
Good
Plastic
thing.
wrack on top could be replaced with something else, like potato starch. 'Cause
Yeah.
I've seen that, like people make plastic things out of potato starch. That would feasibly be like a solution to all the plastic, but they're probably not going to do it.
We did find some kind of good stuff in the vegan section.
In the
which
vegan
was,
and veggie section, we found some quite good.
Like bowl.
Yeah.
They were like these vegan soup bowls. They were actually quite nice packaging.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you
And,
could
like,
upcycle it.
Yeah, they had like instructions on the back.
Yeah, it
on how
encouraged you to upcycle
Yeah.
the thing, which is nice because reduce, reuse, recycle, baby.
Yeah,
that
but
was
there
like
nothing.
$2.95 for 2 portions.
But there was like nothing that was Tesco's own brand. Which
No,
was,
nothing really.
Yeah. Well, we did find...
That's like a common theme, though,
recycled.
isn't it? Nothing Tesco
Yeah.
own brand is.
Well, because they got to keep it cheap, I
Yeah.
guess.
Yeah, which is
Because
understandable.
that's like the only thing they got going for them. We did find some like reusable produce bags. Like instead of the plastic bags or cling film or something,
Okay.
they're just like fabric bags.
Okay, cool. Okay, so moving on to the clothing section.
There wasn't really much either for that. So there were like low plastic hangers, which
Yeah, it was like
were
this
reusable.
tiny section
Yeah,
that they just hung a few trousers on.
And
yeah.
we're like hiding
Yeah.
it away. They had these little signs encouraging you to hand the hangers back in so they could reuse them, which I guess is good, but there wasn't anything outwardly stating anywhere that any
Yeah.
of the clothes were
And, like,
sustainably sourced.
And like whenever I go to like a supermarket, I don't go to the till and like what am I gonna do with that in self-service? Like I'm just gonna chuck it somewhere where like
I mean, when I went to Tesco's the other day, they did have like a little drop-off
yeah,
point
but
for them,
self-checkout.
but it wasn't
but
really
I
like
just forget and bring it.
advertising it. And yeah, you're gonna
Bring
forget.
it with me.
I mean, I just use them to fill up my wardrobe with hangers. Like,
Yeah.
I never have hangers at home for some reason.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
There's a few things that were like 100% cotton, but I don't know if that's like a...
It didn't. I don't think it said it was like sustainably sourced cotton. So.
I think it was organic. But,
Oh. Okay. Cool.
I don't know if it all was. We also had a look at toothbrushes because they're something that you throw away quite a lot.
Yeah, because it's plastic.
Yeah, we
They had
found some.
they had quite a range of bamboo.
Yeah, they had some like
toothbrushes. yeah,
fancy aluminium ones as well.
which was 20 quid.
It's
so,
like
yeah.
20 quid.
For a
But they
toothbrush.
had like replaceable heads and 80% less plastic.
Which I guess is good, but it's just a toothbrush. And
I mean, you use
but
it
it is
twice a
reusable,
day.
hey?
no,
hopefully.
no. But
Replaceable heads.
it was the one Tesco's own brand product that was actually sustainable. Was the bamboo toothbrush? It was Tesco own brand. It was in a little cardboard box, and it had the bamboo toothbrushes. They were like £2 for like one of them, and they were Tesco's own brand, I think. So I mean,
Yeah, they also had ones made out of recycled plastic, which is still good, but you still throw it away at the end.
yeah. So yeah.
I mean, if it's already recycled, it can probably be recycled again. Maybe.
Yeah.
But I don't think many people really recycle their toothbrushes.
No.
'Cause it has to be clean.
Okay, so next, soap, detergent, and shampoo. Basically, all soap stuff.
We found some refillable soap packs that you just put into the bottle, which is
It's
pretty
like
cool.
80% less plastic, was it? Or?
Yeah, 85.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Okay.
Okay. No, we found some soap bars and also shampoo bars. And with the shampoo bars, there was one that was like £8,
Yeah.
which was like ridiculously expensive.
Next to ones that were like £1. Like,
Exactly.
This one
what are you
was-
gonna pick?
There was one that was £2.50, so...
Yeah, I know, there was one that was £2.50, but we're not talking about it. We're talking about the £8 one.
Yeah.
That was like...
Yeah, but you're not going to buy the £8
I know,
one,
no
are
one's
you?
going to buy the
It's
£8 one.
£2.50.
No one's going to buy the £8 one, especially when it was next to like these big litre shampoo bottles that were like £2.
Yeah.
But yeah, we did actually find a shampoo bar that was £2.50.
Yeah,
And
there's
it's-
more use.
70% more washes on it. More washes than what? I don't know.
So
but-
if you used one bottle for 10 washes, you would now get 17 out of this shiny.
I was wondering how you did
Whoa.
the math so quickly, then I realised what you said.
No, Bella. And the hair dye. Do you know
Oh yeah.
there's
little
that
hair dye
coconut
ball.
shell ball.
Yeah, because when you dye your hair, you if you do it responsibly,
And not just with
Amelia,
your
and not
hands.
just show it with your hand. You're supposed to put it into a bowl and use this brush
It
to
works.
put it on your hair so you get like maximum coverage.
Sustainable.
And this brand, I can't remember what it was. They had coconut bowls, like carved out coconut bowls, and the brush was also
Well,
made
they
of
were
recycled.
coated in something. Though.
Yeah, it
What
was
it?
coated. I don't. But
It looks shiny.
maybe it was like a lacquer or something. Who knows? But the brush as well was made of recycled plastic, so that was good.
That's pretty good. There was also what was it, like soap packets? No, not soap packets. Like, where is it? Oh, the Persil refill packs.
Yeah.
Like £8 for 50 washes or something.
Yeah. Oh, and the Ocean Saver. We haven't talked about the Ocean Saver.
Oh yeah.
But the bottles were made of recycled plastic, and instead of it being full of the liquid,
yeah.
it
It's
had
like an empty bottle, and it has the packets of
Yeah,
the
it kind of looks like a
concentrated
dishwasher
cleaning
tablet.
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, a bit
and you
like
put,
that.
put water in it, and then you use it, and you can buy little refills of the little thing.
So you just reuse the same plastic bottle, or or at home we didn't buy the plastic bottle that comes with it. We just used the ones that we already had.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
That's better.
Anyway, so moving swiftly onwards.
We also had to look at the sanitary products.
Yay.
So they had a lot of kind of totem.
Anyway, so
So
there's this
yeah.
brand called Totem, which was pretty good. It was like organic,
Like biodegradable stuff. Like they had their own like applicators which you can
recycle
reuse.
packaging.
I just realised. So the Tesco tampons.
Yeah.
They don't come with an applicator. So if you use the reusable applicator, the Tesco ones, it could be cheaper. But initially the applicator is really expensive. It was like 20 quid. It was
Yeah.
like, really? But anyway, just thought I'd bring that up.
They also had
every month.
Which you will, because...
they also had a few menstrual cups, which was quite good, quite reasonable price for cups, but you know, someone's not just going to go in there and buy them. But it was only in one size, and it was kind of an awkward size, so it was just kind of.
There are a couple of other different brands. Tenner had a couple of packets that was like 50% renewable sources. There's another brand. No, it was still Tenner, but it was like Eco something or other. I can't remember. But I couldn't find anything on the packet about what it actually was.
Okay, so our wild card thing, which is basically just a product that we noticed that wasn't at all environmentally sustainable.
Baby bells.
Yeah.
They're delicious.
No, they're not. They're really not.
They're in like a plastic net, and then they're individually wrapped in wax, and then wrapped in plastic.
Yeah, and then also it's milk, which is kind of iffy environmentally as well. So like,
yeah,
it's just a bit iffy in general, to be honest.
Utopia it was milk. You never know. Said Utopia.
Anyway,
at least we.
Okay, fine, whatever. So tea bags. We wanted tea bags. Most of the tea bags.
Why are we going circling back to
I
tea bags?
want to talk about tea bags, Bella.
Right.
Tea's great. Tea is honestly great, though. It's really nice.
So British.
PG tips. The regular tea bags were pyramid shaped and biodegradable, apparently.
What's the pyramid got to do with
I
it?
have no idea, but they advertised it right along with biodegradable.
Maybe it's like less.
Maybe it's so like it
I
can be
guess,
like a triangle in the tea.
Or maybe they just want to be fancy.
I don't know, but they put it right next to biodegradable. Like, biodegradable and pyramid shaped. But that's what the tea bags are for PG tips. Original. But PG tips decaffeinated. No. It's not biodegradable, which is kind of weird when you think about it. But
Yeah, why can't they just make it out the same?
Yeah.
And
I mean, they might have not just had it in stock.
fair.
It might exist somewhere.
It might exist.
Clipper tea, which was plant-based and biodegradable, and 3 for £100. £3.
That's pretty good. Yeah.
But yeah, also,
Pretty snazzy.
and the coffee section was just abysmal. I'm not gonna lie to you. I mean, Starbucks, I had a bit of hope for, maybe like, you know,
Maybe.
sustainable. I had like a little tiny smidgen of hope.
Really?
I had a tiny bit, and all it said on the back was about how it was like sourced socially sustainable, so like it didn't use borderline slave labor to harvest the beans.
But like, shouldn't that be all of your beans?
Yeah, I love how they were like,
Yeah,
oh,
that's
look,
bare
we
minimum.
didn't exploit our workers. Now give us money.
Basically, Tesco's ain't good.
Tesco's ain't the best.
It was. You had to search.
The company as itself doesn't really do
No.
much about it, you know.
So that's basically what I wanted to talk about.
Yep.
Okay.
See you, peeps.
Bye.
Bye.